Solid effort tonight on both ends.
And our next all-star is MP. No surprise there. This guy's really turning it on the first half of the season, having an amazing season so far.
And the cool thing is, like, he's been especially good when he goes up against other stars.
And you can tell he's got those games circled on his calendar, and I, for one, am proud to call him a brother.
I'm sorry, is he marrying your other sister?
The NBA brotherhood, Toby. You know, the thing that me and Russ are that you will never be in for as long as you live.
Right. Yes, thank you for bringing it up again.
Anyway, back to MP. This guy's a stud. And I fully expect him to lead a deep playoff run.
Yeah, and he should be pretty fun at All-Star Weekend, too, because this dude, he knows how to put on a show.
True.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Williamson. And it's Ingram at the 3. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Evan?
Thanks, David. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Williamson dishes to MP. Fades. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Embiid sets the pick for Cunningham. Out to Brunson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Brunson's got 5 points so far. Brunson's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. MP passes to Irving. MP outside. Another miss by MP.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Embiid inside, defended by Wembanyama. And here's Brunson outside.
This nigga Brunson making everything. God, they got like 8 points. He scored all the points, bro. God dang. It passed the ball just to him.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The West trails by 3. MV left side. Out the basket.
Despite his youth, MP's showing grown man strength.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Now Brunson. 8 points for him. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Now, here's MP. They trail by 3. No good. That puts them at 2 for 6. Here's Mobley. Still yet to score. Cunningham kicks to Brunson. Pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the East. Back to Cunningham. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wembanyama passes to MP. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here is Mobley. Brunson with it. He's got 10. There's the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Williamson. Pass to MP. Clock at 6.
Come on, man.
MP with the steal.
Bro.
And here we go. The East with a fast break. Brunson with a clean look.
Great.
Drains the three-pointer.
Of course. Of course, Jalen Brunson. Of
All these
course.
threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Inside. Stolen by Brunson. One-on-one here. And the foul called on
Foul
MP.
him.
That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still...
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Rodman. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's MP in at the 1. Jokic finds MP. No good on the triple. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. And it's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bankero inside. Wembanyama on him. To the middle.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And
Thank
that's
you.
usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The East making a switch. Cunningham's checked in, and West also making a switch. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Irving. And it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what acting hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that.
Halliburton passes to Mobley. Cunningham outside. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense by Rodman.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Jokic with a screen on Brown. MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Mobley kicks to Cunningham. To end the drought. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 3. Rodman finds MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
The East making a switch. Brunson's checked in. Williamson is checked in for the West.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Vancaro passes to Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight.
I think he killed
He's
his
getting
wife.
it done from out there.
Williamson with a screen for MP. Comes up empty down low. The East leading by 4. Pass to Brunson. Pulls it from the elbow.
I'm so sick of this dude, Brunson, bro.
West All-Stars.
Dog. He's scoring all the points.
Great defense that time from Vancaro. Now Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP showing the range.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Cunningham outside. Mobley kicks to Brunson. Good ball movement here by the East. Cunningham for 3. And another miss by the East. Cunningham's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. MP, no good. And here's Vancaro. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean,
Well,
that's a
Victor,
shot he
there
expects
you
to
go.
make every time.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
They get a hand on it.
Let's go do that.
Stolen by
Cookies. Oh,
Rejected by
God.
Vancaro. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Round with it. Picked up by Rodman. The shot's good from Brunson.
No, because how many points he got? 19. He scored damn near almost all the points.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense?
Let's go, Kyrie.
Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable, and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Irving against Cunningham. Brunson scanning the floor. Over MP.
Boom.
And it's Brunson missing.
This putback was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. That's was nasty.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Yeah.
And that one's good.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Brunson the pass to Brown. Down low. And denied.
You're not getting that. Get that out of here. You're not getting that. Get that your shit out
On
of
the
here.
wing, Irving. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bank shot. No good.
Kyrie old side.
The East trail by 4. Vancaro with the ball. Now guarded by Wembenyama. Irving against Cunningham. Five on the clock. Buries it down low. Cunningham's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
MP has been leading the charge for the West All-Stars. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Mobley is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Cunningham in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Brunson right side. Count that bucket. Brunson's got
Just
the game
step
tied here
back,
for
bro.
the
I
East
can't
All-Stars.
stop that.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Williamson dishes to MP. Out to Ingram. Pass to MP. 3-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Brown the pass to Brunson. Now here's Mobley. Good ball movement here by the East. Out to Brunson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so MP will bring it up for the West All-Stars. MP in the face of tough interior defense.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Brunson against MP. Brunson with another miss. On the wing, MP. Covered by Mobley. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Brown outside. Pass to Cunningham. Embiid with the screen on Irving. And another miss by the East. Ingram kicks to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. That shot, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Well, Victor, you said he said you good. You taught us on the court.
MP's got his 5th assist in this one. They need a good
I
offensive
think I'm going to
possession.
sign Victor next year. I'm going to sign Victor next year, yep.
Mobley
If he's available.
Cunningham for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Whoa, Cunningham?
Cunningham's got 7 points in the
Oh,
game.
I got choked.
And I love how Cunningham
I need
dictates
to trade
the pace.
trade deadline is
You
over.
can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Wembanyama trying to free himself up. No good on the shot in close from MP.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Cunningham outside. Mobley sets the pick for Cunningham. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Cunningham's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Floats it up for Williamson. And Embiid with the steal.
All right.
And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. Over MP.
Not getting
Zion
that. Stop
Williamson
it.
grabs the miss.
Get some help.
Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Oh, MP. Tough shot.
MP with the drive and the finish. Attacking through the defense right there.
Cunningham looking it over. Embiid sets the pick for Cunningham. To the left side wing. Mobley the pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham against Irving. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 3. Inside. Here's Williamson. And the West can't hang on to the ball. Paolo Banchero's checked in.
It's a close game.
Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. MP keeping his balance right there.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Jokic sets the screen for MP. The three-pointers right on target. And now a 4-point West All-Star lead.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
The East All-Stars have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Irving with the ball for the West All-Stars. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Chet Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP. Then there's Irving. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 2, tries the spin move. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
You already know that's a foul. Stop playing.
Shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Holmgren kicks to MP. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And the basket is good.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Such a wide open look. And the East leads by 1.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Yeah. Oh, my
MP,
God, bro.
no good.
They got the lead by 3. Come on, man.
Greg,
We got
I'm
to
sure
get our
their
shit
coach
together.
is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean,
Let's go. Come on.
that it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Holmgren kicks to MP. Holmgren with a screen on Adebayo.
Right,
MP outside. From the arc.
Damn it.
It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Halliburton outside. Cunningham outside. Adebayo with a screen for Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The West trails by 3. At the elbow, it's MP. Back to Irving. Halliburton against MP. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. MP kicks to Irving.
Kyrie.
Good.
Okay, never mind. He made that. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Irving's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jaylen Brown comes in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jokic. Williamson comes in for Holmgren. And it's Ingram in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson against MP. The close range shot is good from Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Back to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Cunningham. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've been so aggressive getting out of the shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Brunson missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Pretty shot by MP.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And, Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Here's Brunson. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Williamson from long range. Rebounded by Cade
Cunningham. He's 7 feet.
No wonder he's been off the mark. I think he's been a little too much in the background. Uninvolved so far tonight.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Shoots from 14. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Brown
missing everything.
Oh, good stuff. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Brunson outside. West All-Stars with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Oh, my God.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
That was crazy after that. That was nice.
Be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Embiid with a screen on Ingram. Pass to Brunson. And the call on the shot.
He said 3-point free throw.
No
He didn't have
question he
3-point play.
on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He gets the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
MP gets the job done inside.
Hey, it's simple, folks. Get that rock to MP. He might be young, but he can get it done.
Brunson with it. MP's there. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Irving. Fires the three. And Embiid pulls it down. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
We had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
And here's Brunson outside. Nails the tray.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's MP. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. He's doing whatever it takes.
There you go. Let's go.
We got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Brunson. In the corner, it's Mobley. Misses the tray.
And going to OT. Is this the first All-Star game that went to OT? I gotta check. I gotta do my research.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, we always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Jaylen Brown out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Cade
Oh,
Cunningham.
they have the
Then
OT
it's
before.
Jalen Brunson. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
To the inside. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Round with it. Out is ended by Williamson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
And both free throws good for MP.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And here's Brunson outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Let's get the Boston Let's keep really making it
His momentum from the last game has carried.
Let's go,
And you know that's how it goes with him.
Stop playing, man.
Guys don't last
And the reason hey, this cool. Green's offense and has been a bit fire. This is cool.
He's terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
1:41 left to play in the first overtime. On deep, Brunson. They get the rebound.
And it's still a
That's all I got
see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some.
Man, Zion, hey, bro, you can see this on the court. Maybe you should call it.
The West grabs the
Well,
miss.
the second college, like, bro, come on.
Down low.
Zion.
And stolen by Mobley.
You have the game of passing.
Here's Brown.
That makes me get the passes that he fits
There's
ball.
Embiid. Too tough inside.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball.
And the West can't hit onto the ball.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And the foul called on Embiid.
Wait. I'm fouled out? Please don't tell me I'm fouled out. I'm fouled out! Wow, okay. Alright.
So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Good. What are you supposed to do, Boston? I had 35. I had 42. He had 7 threes, bro. Dog.
Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago Wolves? Fans live for games like this one.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Mavericks, a half game back.
And, for the Mavericks, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Butler out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Moody. Then it's Kuminga. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, the star backcourt. Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Lou Dort out there with Walker. And it's Lively in at the 5. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks, Kevin. The storyline tonight, the MVP race. It involves both MP and Luka. MP told me during shoot-around his first focus was on the team tonight, getting that win. He said that's what will send a message to the voters. Won't be easy to do. Kevin?
Not easy at all. Never easy outplaying Luka Doncic, DA. And here's MP for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops. I think they win.
Now, here's Moody. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. MP, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Doncic kicks to Walker. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Stolen by Kessler. Inside, here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. MP, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Irving missing. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Boston Celtics. Kessler trying to get open. Chalk up 2 there.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kyrie Irving.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now, here's MP, and the shot goes down.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Doncic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now, here's Moody. After Luka Doncic's miss, Butler a screen on Doncic. Here's MP. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Outside Irving. Takes a 3. Dallas again missing. Warriors leading by 4. MP outside. To Kuminga. MP against Doncic. MP, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Took him no time at all on that one. Doncic has got 6.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Butler dishes to MP. Butler sets a screen for MP. Pass to Kessler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Mavericks trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
I believe the pass to Irving. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Over MP.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Solid defense from the youngster.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Celtics put on a show. He added 29 points, and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And he gets it to go.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Now, here's MP. 29 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by MP. Here's Irving. The Warriors pull it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Moody. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Misses the 3. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just
fired
Malcolm with his feet.
Malcolm Malone. Why though? That's the most ignorant, dumbest thing the Nuggets could do. That's wild, bro. They fired Malone. That's crazy.
Mavericks with some changes. Doherty's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Luka Doncic. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Golden State. MP comes in for Floyd. Outside Irving. Nifty move. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Jabari Walker's checked in for Dallas. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. MP out there with James. And it's Kessler in at the center position. Now here's Hardy. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by James.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
You've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Irving against James. Takes the three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. James dishes to MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Now here's Hardy. Covered by MP. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. From deep. Walker with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Lets it go from 11. Good on the jump shot. Hardy's got 10 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
MP outside. Kessler setting the pick for MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Irving passes to Hardy. From 13. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Hardy's got 12 now in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Irving, a screen on MP. Launches a three, and that one's good. Hardy's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. MV is number 1. Kyrie Irving third.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Doncic against MP. The kick outside to Butler. The three from MP. Kept alive. Right side, Butler. Moody with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Kessler. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Kessler's got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The three for Doncic. Kessler with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Moody. The three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Warriors trail by 7. Wiggins passes to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Inside, MP gets it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
MP against Doncic. With the drive and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
Outside Butler, back to MP. Here's Moody. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And it's blocked. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
And so that's the end of the first half. Mavericks lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, look here now, the Mavericks. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Warriors trail by 7. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Walker out there with Lou George. And it's Lively in at 7. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Moody the pass to MP. Book it! MP with a tough shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic against MP. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 15.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
That one good for 2.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. In the corner, Moody with it. From outside the arc, it's rolled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, stolen by Kessler. To the paint, here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Dort. Off target from 3-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's good on the putback.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Ulmer.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Doncic going to work.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Warriors trail by 5. Kessler finds MP. And dunk by MP.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
The 3 for Doncic. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Butler sets a screen for MP. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Outside, Kuminga. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Poked away and stolen by MP. MP finishes the break in style.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
Outside, Dort. Back to Doncic. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
There's Kuminga. Mavericks with the rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kuminga against Dort. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half. Butler is screen on Doncic. MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving. Wiggins is checked in for Golden State.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. MP's shot is good. Here's Doncic. 27 points for him. No one near him. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Moody the bounce pass. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the 3-point shot. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Oh, Doncic, long range.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Kuminga finds Moody. MP against Doncic. MP passes to Wiggins. Back to MP. Kessler's setting the pick for MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 36.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Grimes. Offline with his 3. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Wiggins, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, an ever-diversifying offensive arsenal, Wiggins baits the defender with that little up fake.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Free throw good. Wiggins.
He'll get...
Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Moody. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. James is out there with MP. And it's Floyd in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Jabari Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Dallas on defense. Here's MP. Stolen away.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
It's stolen by Kuminga. And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 39. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steal.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
First one falls for him. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Walker jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Floyd. Butler comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody subbed in for James. Warriors leading by 7. Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning. And you don't see that often from a young man this age. He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Shot from the top of the key. And it's Doncic missing.
A good job by him on the glass.
Here tonight, +8 in that part.
And here is Moody. Pass to MP. Oh, MP showing off his long-range game.
But you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
You got that, man.
And
You
the
got
Warrior
that.
lead has been cut down now to just 10 and the basket from Doncic.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
MP finds Moody. There's a good screen. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Well, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Pass to Dort. Walker dishes to Doncic. Over MP. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 34.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
MP knifes his way inside.
What athleticism that was. An incredibly acrobatic move.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
MP inside. And by Doncic. No good with the lane. Shoots over Kuminga. Doncic, no good. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Moody. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And stolen by MP. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Irving kicks to Doncic. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that this back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Doncic has got 39. Warriors leading by 8. Butler on the way. MP outside. 14 feet away. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Doncic gets it to go.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
And the dunk by MP.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Nice D from Doncic.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
MP from deep three-point land. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me. facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Doncic against Kuminga. Grimes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Walker out there with Derek Lively. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
MP, the pass to Moody. MP scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Pass to Kuminga. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
All season, we've seen MP and Luka Doncic turn in great performance after great performance. I asked MP what we can expect from him and Doncic tonight, and he said, we're going to get after it. They run pretty much everything through Luka, and for us to win, I need to be able to be the engine for our team as well. Two MVP candidates will be the focal points tonight.
They've both been on fire all season long, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's Doncic missing. Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Kessler. Here's Floyd. Now Kessler. He puts up a three. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's MP.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. To the inside, here's Walker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws. goes good for Walker. Here's MP. Boy, so much fun watching him score the ball. He's averaging a little more than 36 a game. Back to Moody. And there's the screen. MP drives in. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Doncic outside. Puts it up from 17. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Doncic against MP. The 3 is up. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now Lively. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Walker.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Kessler passes to MP. Goes back up. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 11 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
A true wizard with the ball. Irving has some of the best handles that we have ever seen at any point in time in history.
MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Here's Lively. No points so far. Pass to Walker. Now here's Irving. Over Moody. And it's Irving missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Kuminga goes in. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mavericks trail by 5. Irving with it. He has 6. Three-pointer. Kessler with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He picked up 29 points and also made a difference with 7 rebounds. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. They trail by 9. To halt the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5 now.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
MP inside. Guarded by Doncic. MP shot is off.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
To the left wing. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. The Warriors lead by 6. Tipped. Moody passes to MP. Three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. To the paint. Lively finds Walker. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Mavericks trail by 6. And here's Doncic outside. And it's MP with a rebound. Right side, Kuminga. Back to MP. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to Dallas. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
Pass to Kessler. Wiggins outside. MP outside. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Both teams making substitutions here. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Derek Lively. Hardy is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jabari Walker, and it's Grimes in at the small forward position. Here's Doncic on the take. Luka shows how to fend off contact.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
James outside. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he drops the first.
Yeah, and MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Moody's checked in for James. So he hits both. Here's Doncic. Coming off a 31-point game. Pass to Hardy. To the wing on the left. Down low. Stolen by Kessler. Oh, what a fast break for the Warriors. Here's MP taking it inside.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic passes to Grimes. And here's Walker to the middle. Here's Doncic. No good there. Good D by MP. And he lobs it up the rim. And Kuminga throws it down.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Gets an open look and hits it. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Count it. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Hardy, the pass to Lively. And it's blocked by Kessler. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 17-4 run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1. Second, the Mavericks.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Doncic. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
A minute 9 left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardy. Dallas no good that time either. The Warriors lead by 20. He's got a clear path. And MP throws it down.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
And for Dallas, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Grimes. Outside Walker. Here's Irving. The 3 is up. No good on the shot.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Floyd. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. .32 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Hardy. Back to Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Golden State has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Irving looking around. Over Moody. No good. Unable to win this run.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Golden State Warriors.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's MP. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They've got Kuminga. MP is out there with Moody. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Floyd in at the four-man position. That's the Warriors 5. Nice shot by Kuminga.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here's Doncic. Floats one up. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Back to MP. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. Here's MP. Hey, hangs in midair. And converts the double clutch layup. MP's got 33.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
From deep, here's Doncic. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
MP against Doncic. And he can't jam it through. Here's Grimes. Another one falls for Dallas.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Here's MP. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Grimes. Now Walker. Lively with it. Doncic with it. Fires the 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 19-point game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one. The first one falls.
I gotta get that. That was huge here,
And both free throws good for MP. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Mavericks trail by 21. And here's Doncic outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to MP. And the layup is good. MP's got 37.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 20. MP outside. Now here's Kuminga. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And we have the league leaders over the last 10 games. This list is best scoring point guards. MP, number 1. Luka Doncic, 4th.
How did he step out of bounds?
No, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, these guys aren't out there just to run the offense for their teams. They pretty much are the offense, and they can light it up.
Mavericks trail by 20. Pass to Walker. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Moody passes to MP. To the wing, right side. For 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Oh, got that one up quick. Irving's got 11 points.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Kuminga finds MP. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Mavericks trail by 18. Foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. James comes in for MP. Steve Kerr calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Doncic. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Good on the shot. MP's got 41.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. They've got Hardy. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jabari Walker. And then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Doherty in at the 3. Hardy, the pass to Gafford. Irving for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Wiggins on the wing. MP finds Wiggins. MP, a screen on Walker. Fires it. Again, Golden State.
Just all over the floor. Wiggins is a problem.
Outside Irving. Puts up a three. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Hall. Drops one in from the wing.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Irving. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
There's a screen by Toppin. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 43 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Gafford passes to Irving. Here's Hardy, covered by MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
MP's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Irving for three. And Toppin pulls it down.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
MP outside, inside. Here's Hall. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Walker's shot is off. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Back to MP from outside the arc. On target from range. MP's got 46.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. To get back on track. Pass to Hardy. Takes the three. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Toppin passes to MP. There's a screen by Toppin. Walker with the steal. Here's the break. Irving with it. Picked up by James. And that one's good. Irving.
It's the focus and the execution by Kyrie, refusing to be deterred on that drive with an amazing finish.
Toppin finds MP. Back to Toppin. Pass to Hall. Here's MP. Takes it inside. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Doherty. Covered by MP. And here is Irving. To the paint. Second chance shot. And it's Doherty missing. The Warriors lead by 22. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone. And look, that cylinder must be huge.
Irving, the pass to Hardy. Back to Irving. Pass to Hardy. Now Gafford. Here's Doherty. For three, Hardy. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. The drive by MP. And it's good! He hits another one!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Irving. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Here's MP. Mavericks with the rebound. Hardy's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Warriors. Johnson comes in for Toppin. From deep, MP. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks shooting at 31% here in this 4th quarter. And here's Doncic outside, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's MP. Lively grabs a miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Irving finds Lively.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Mobley. And it's Jeremy Grant in for James. And Dallas also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Got a hand on it. Here's the second effort. 26 seconds left in the 4th. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
MP, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Wiggins. Back to MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Doncic.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for MP. Smith outside. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy...
That's what I'm talking about. Good game, MP. Wins pay the bills, baby. Let's go.
Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Mavericks. For the Warriors, a tremendous season. The second best record in the Western Conference. They know they're a good team. Mavs, Warriors is next. We'll be right back. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight.
Dang.
As we close in the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Dallas. Very strong
I
season.
didn't realize the record is so close. They lost 16 games, they lost 17, they won 60 games, won 63.
And of course, there's
the
the
record
Warriors,
is right
right on their
there.
heels and with their sights
I
set on
reckon
gaining
it's
ground.
And seeing where the Warriors are,
You
with
got
the
him.
regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Jabari Walker is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle.
Hello. What's
And for the
Yeah,
Warriors, we've got Jonathan Kuminga. Floyd out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's MP in at the one. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
On the wing, MP. Just 5 on the clock. And Lively pulls it down. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And so here is Dallas, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
4 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Offensive rebound. Kuminga kicks to MP. Another shot. Walker with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Walker with a screen for Doncic.
Oh, God.
And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And a record-setting season continues for him. Now up over 30 road wins.
And, well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
Pass to Irving for the 3. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. The teardrop falls in. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Outside, Walker. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Irving for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against Portland was tremendous. He finished with 57 points, and he was efficient out there. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Wiggins passes to Kessler. Irving against MP. He gets it in there. MP's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Irving with a clean look. Dallas again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Kessler. MP against Doncic. Back to Kessler. Now here's MP. Kessler the screen. Here's MP. Here's Moody. 2 on the court. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mavericks trail by 5. Irving passes to Lively. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. Outside, Torts. And a wide open look for Walker. No good again that time. Warriors leading by 5. Kessler finds MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. James checked in for the Warriors. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. They've got James. Wiggins is out there with Floyd. Then it's MP. And it's Hall in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Irving, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And he knocks down the first one. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And that one's good. MP.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
And here's Hardy. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. To the inside. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Irving.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
To the middle. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love the aggressive play right there from Kyrie when he gets into the paint. Determined to score, but for short.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for that.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Warriors.
Offensively, they...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Derek Lively is out there with Walker. And it's Dort in at the 3.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
Here's MP.
Come on.
Doncic with the steal. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Kuminga. Right side, Dort. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Punched home from MP there. The young man showing off the ups.
Doncic passes to Irving. Count it. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
They set the screen. MP passes the floor. MP against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Pass to MP. There's Kuminga. Good on the triple. Kuminga's got 9.
Kuminga hits enough of those to keep you honest.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 9-point game. Shoots. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he jams it with authority.
There are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Doncic outside. Will it go? It's rebounded by Kuminga.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
MP finds Kuminga. Dort against MP. Kuminga the pass to MP. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Lively. Doncic looking it over. Warriors with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
No.
And the league limiting players
Okay,
from
block the
making
foul.
public trade
That was
demands.
retarded.
Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps the players' trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Toppin comes in for 4. And Andrew Wiggins is... Now, here's MP. MP out there with James. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Hall in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Harden. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Toppin pulls it in. Pass to Hall. They set the pick. The drive by MP. And here is James. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And no good that time. In the corner, Irving with it. Fires from deep. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Toppin a screen on Irving. MP passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Mavericks trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Irving from long range. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pass to Hall. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Warriors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's MP. Inside. Johnson can't hit.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Hardy. From deep, Walker. It's good from long range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Toppin sets a screen for MP. To the inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Johnson with a screen on Irving. MP finds Johnson.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Down by 15. Another 3 for Dallas.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Pass to MP. Toppin sets a screen for MP. Toppin kicks it out to MP. Back to Toppin. The 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
You can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Toppin. Kuminga comes in for Johnson. Moody subbed in for James. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dort comes in for Hardy. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. MP outside. To the paint. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Grimes. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Left side, Kuminga. Back to MP. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Irving's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. Warriors leading by 11. MP looking around. Kessler screen on Irving. MP finds Kessler. Kicks it out to Wiggins. MP against Irving. Here's Kessler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kessler's got 4 points now in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Floyd's checked in for Wiggins. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. MP with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Irving. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And that's 23 points for Kyrie Irving.
And a master from the mid-range. You just assume Irving's going to drill that shot every time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Pass to Floyd. Now, here's MP. Floyd passes to Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Here's Floyd. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 13.
When there's an open man, MP is going to find him.
Here's Doncic. The Warriors pull it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Floyd. Back to MP. Golden State moving it around. Back to Kessler. And he banks in the layup. Kessler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP, and the foul called on it.
No, Iron Man. No.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Hey, right here. What's up, everybody? I'm going to start with Joe.
Another great game, MP.
Thank you, Joe.
Or should I say MVP?
I
You played
like
against
that.
another top MVP candidate, and every time you face off against someone of this caliber, you look like the best player on the floor. So are you a shoe-in for the MVP award?
Of course. I'm the top dog in the league right now, and anyone who's been watching the games can see that. These aren't empty stats either. You know, you see the games that I've been winning, so if I'm not the MVP, yikes, I don't know who is. Nobody's been able to touch me.
You earned that one.
You know just what to say to earn yourself some fans.
At least you get
Nicely
some
done.
extra rest tonight.
The news is out, courtesy of Shams. MP is your new regular season MVP. I tried to tell you guys, but you wouldn't listen. MP is by far the best player in the NBA.
I have been saying MP is the MVP for as long as you have.
Lies.
No, actually, I do think Russ brought it up before you.
Shut it, Toby.
What? I'm defending you.
I don't need your help, Toby. It makes me look weak.
Russ, there is nothing wrong with being weak. In fact, as the great poet John Donne once said, no man is an island. Every man is a piece unto himself.
Right.
Part of the continent. A part of the main.
Says the man who can't bench his own body weight.
Okay, you know what? I told you that in confidence, and I am working on it. Okay?
Not that hard, obviously.
You know what? I'm not doing poetry for you anymore.
Aww.
Okay?
No, but we love the
Sad.
poetry,
Nope.
Toby.
No more.
You guys mind if I say something, since this is my show and all?
Floor is all yours, buddy.
Thank you so much. Toby, you are my sister's husband, and I love you. But if you ever mention poetry again on this show, on my show, much less misquote poetry, I will not only fire you, but I will make sure that you never work in this industry again. Are we clear?
You wouldn't do that.
Oh,
first
don't
of all.
push me, Toby. And Russ, you may have seen the light eventually, but I was the only one beating the MP is MVP drum since the second this season started.
Okay, I think that's a little premature
Yeah, see,
to make
I
that
called
call,
it first,
don't you?
And you doubted me.
Whatever, man, you can have this.
Thank you. And I'd like to close by saying, not only is MP MVP of this league, but he is MVP of our hearts.
Ooh.
How's that for poetry, Toby?
It's no John Donne, but, it's It's fine.
It is a Jalen Murphy original, though.
Bars.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I won my first MVP.
This is it, the playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.